Hey gamers, it's Milan here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will show you how to fully optimize Nioh 3 on PC. Now, for players who are just now picking this game up for the first time, obviously you're probably wondering, how do I optimize this game and what settings do I need in order to get this game running more smoothly on my PC? And that's what we're covering today. So with that said, let's get right into today's video. Before starting Nioh 3, you're always going to want to come to your graphics or display settings for optimization. Now, Nioh 3 does have a RAM based system, so you're always going to want to have your video memory to stay within your RAM requirements. So on my PC, since I'm running an HP Omen 35L RTX 5070, my PC desktop came with 12 video memory. So as you can see at the top right of the screen, I'm using 8,000 megabytes out of 11,943 megabytes. So for me, I always want to stay within maybe 8 to 7, no more than 10, because if you do go over your required RAM, you're going to run into things like lag spikes, frame drops, or even stuttering while you're gaming. So to avoid all of that, you want to stay within your parameters of your video memory. So let's take a look at our resolution. So currently, as you can see, it's on 4K, but when I tested the game myself last night, I did notice even on the 4K setting, I was still running into lag issues. So to avoid that, we're gonna drop down to the second lowest resolution, which is the 2560 by 1440p. So we're gonna keep it there. And then for our frame rate cap, we're going to cap it at 120 because 480 just seems way too high for a fixed frame rate cap, so we'll keep it there. Now for our resolution, upscaling, we're going to keep it on dlss because I feel like dlss actually is a lot better than the FSR 3.1 and the XeSS 2.0. And then for our frame generation, I did test frame gen on my other playthroughs for Nioh 3 since I'm just now starting the game myself, and I still ran into a few like FPS drops even with the DLSS frame gen on, so we're gonna keep it off for now. And then we'll just hit yes. And then for our frame rate cap, since I did reduce my resolution down to the 1440p, we're gonna keep it at 60. But you can also try 120, but I did find that 60 was better for me. And then for our graphics presets, we're gonna actually customize this. So let's go into our advanced settings. Now for my shadow quality, we're gonna keep that on standard because we don't need our shadows to be off the top high. So let's just kind of keep it down for now. Our ambient occlusion, let's just keep it at our standard quality. Now model quality, I love to see my characters in high resolution, so we're gonna keep it at high. Model textures are on high. And then for our number of models displayed, let's just keep it at few. Now for our wind sway, I'll keep it at the standard quality. For our anisotropic filtering, I'm gonna keep that at 4. For our effects, I'm gonna keep that on the standard quality. And then for motion quality, I'll keep that on the highest quality. Now let's go into our post effects. So for our post effects resolution, I'll keep it at high. Motion blur, I'm gonna actually just turn that off because I really don't like motion blur. For chromatic aberration, we'll keep that off. Lens vignette off, noise filter off, and then everything else I pretty much just turned off here. Depth of field, actually that looks pretty good. It looks better with it off, so we're gonna keep that off. Okay, and now that wraps up the graphics section of this video. So now let's move into the gameplay test for Nioh 3.
Huh? That is odd.
here. The castle has fallen to yokai.
I'll clear the way. Escape underground.
A yokai? What is going on here, Takechio? Stay alert.
You must remain vigilant. The castle is infested with yokai. Lord Takechio, Lord Kinematsu, I will do whatever it takes to defend you both. They're relentless. Remain calm and focus on the enemy's movements.
Be on guard.
Now, Lord Takechio, use your strength. Finish the beam.
It harbors extraordinary power.
It's been years since my last real battle, but somehow I got out of there alive. But new yokai will appear soon. You too, leave here at once. Some say my father Sekishusai split a massive rock that a Tengu had transformed into. Now it's my turn! There's a well up ahead, just past the inner gate. From there, you can escape underground. It is my duty to protect you from the yokai. Fret not. I'll be along as soon as I'm done.
I see. My thanks, Munenori. Takechio, let's continue.
Lord Takechio, I pray for your safety. I have no doubt that you will be an exceptional shogun.
Munenori. He forced himself this far in spite of his conditions. I won't let his efforts be in vain. We will survive this.
The yokai have already made it this far. The castle doesn't stand a chance.
I'm glad to see you unharmed. Even us ninja have been pushed to the very brink. No one can tell what the future will hold for us. Let's go over some of the ninja techniques I shared. Now you suddenly look the part of a ninja. Doesn't look like you have a weapon fit for a ninja, though. Guess there's no way around it. Get a weapon from one of my fallen men around here. Let me know once you have found one. Is that the weapon you'd like?
Enemy! Get ready!
Yokai, use the ninja's swift movements to confuse your opponent and strike.
As a ninja, you should make use of your ninjutsu. Keep your distance from enemies, and ensure you always.
Get a hold of yourself.
Don't be reckless!
Enemy unleashing a powerful attack is also vulnerable. Use that opening to your advantage and counterattack. That was a close one. Still, I sense the yokai lingering here. I'll stay here on my own, but both of you please go ahead.
You won't be able to stop the yokai in that state. Least of all on your own. I will remain here and defend the castle with you. Takechio will be fine alone.
And that wraps up this PC optimization guide for Nioh 3. I hope these PC optimization tips and tricks helped you get a better performance and have a better experience on Nioh 3. And if you want to support the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more game movies and PC guides on the channel. Until next time, take care.